Buckle up, we're about to uncover some of the most bizarre and mind-boggling laws from around the globe. These laws are so strange you might think they were made up, but trust us, they're very real. From chewing gum bans to pigeon feeding prohibitions, get ready to be amazed and maybe even a little amused by the lengths some places go to maintain order and tradition. Our first stop is Singapore, a city known for its cleanliness and strict regulations. In Singapore, chewing gum is banned unless it's for medical purposes. This law was introduced in 1992 to combat the problem of gum littering, which was causing significant issues for the city's public transportation system and cleanliness. The government decided that the best way to keep the city squeaky clean was to eliminate the source of the problem. So if you're in Singapore and you have a craving for gum, make sure it's for medical reasons, or you might find yourself in trouble. This law has been effective in maintaining the pristine condition of Singapore's streets, making it one of the cleanest cities in the world. It's a perfect example of how a seemingly odd law can have a significant positive impact on a community. Next up, we travel to Venice, Italy, a city famous for its canals, gondolas, and stunning architecture. However, there's one thing you absolutely cannot do in Venice: feed the pigeons. Feeding pigeons in Venice is a big no-no. The city wants to protect its historical landmarks from bird poop disasters. Pigeons are notorious for congregating in large numbers, especially in popular tourist spots like St. Mark's Square. The droppings from these birds can cause significant damage to the city's ancient buildings and statues, leading to costly repairs and maintenance. To combat this issue, Venice has implemented strict regulations against feeding pigeons. Violators can face hefty fines, so it's best to admire these birds from a distance and keep your snacks to yourself. Now let's hop over to Australia. Believe it or not, you can't hold more than 50 kilograms of potatoes at once. This law is meant to squash illegal potato trading. The law dates back to the 1940s, when the government was trying to control the potato market and prevent black market trading. While it might seem outdated today, it's still on the books, so if you're planning a big potato party in Australia, make sure you're not carrying too many spuds at once. This quirky regulation is a reminder of how laws can sometimes outlive their original purpose, yet remain a part of the legal landscape. Talk about a spud-tacular restriction. In Canada, keep those coins in check. You can't pay with more than 25 pennies in a single transaction. This law was introduced to prevent people from using large amounts of small change to pay for goods and services, which can be a hassle for both the payer and the receiver. So no paying your friends in all pennies unless you want to break the law. This regulation helps streamline transactions and ensures that businesses aren't overwhelmed with small coins. It's a practical solution to a potential problem, even if it seems a bit peculiar at first glance. And finally, France. Naming your pig Napoleon is a big no-no. This quirky law is all about respecting the famous French emperor. The law was introduced to prevent people from mocking or disrespecting Napoleon Bonaparte, who is a significant historical figure in France. While it might seem odd to us today, it reflects the importance of historical respect and national pride in French culture. Sorry, piggies. These laws may sound strange, but they have fascinating origins. Each one tells a story about the culture and history of the place where it was enacted. From maintaining public cleanliness to protecting historical landmarks, these regulations serve unique purposes that might not be immediately obvious. Which law surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. Like, share and subscribe for more weird facts. We hope you enjoyed this journey through some of the world's weirdest laws. Stay curious and keep exploring the fascinating quirks of our world.